Does Justin Bieber, is he gonna call you Uncle Alec? And do you have, Uncle Alec, and do you have an opinion, like, how old are they? They're very young.
They're 11. They're 11.
Do you have an opinion
It's young
on getting
love.
married? Like, I didn't get married till I was 38, and I was shocked that I was doing it then, quite frankly. But advice for the young people?
Well, I said to them, you know, first of all, they came to my house this summer. Hailey, who was adorable, she came with him to my house, and they sat down. And, you know, I always say to people, you get married because you have to. You know, like when I get married, I don't mean in that sense. I meant that, you know, when I met my wife, I wasn't really thinking about getting married again, and I wasn't sure. I didn't really think about it much at all. And when I met Hilaria, I remember sitting there going, oh, the thought that that woman is out there and I don't have her, I would be miserable. You know, like I had to marry her. I had to have her.
I also remember, though, that you said you were worried because of your age difference and that there was a line he was trying to explain to Hilaria. And her answer was, I am the line.
I am the line.
I am the line.
I said, you're so much.
And I thought they're going to be happy together forever, because that's the way it was the night I met John. I'm going to cry. You just know when you know.
I said, you're so much younger than me. I said, any man has a line. I said, what am I going to do, date a woman who's 19? I said, you have to have a line. And then when you're a man, you ask yourself, where is the line? And my wife goes, I am the line, Alec.
I love that story. Yeah. I agree, though. You know when you know.
But I don't know. People ask me, they said, are they getting married, Hailey and Justin Bieber? And I said on some show, I said, on some red carpet, I said, I guess, because that's what I read online. You know, I don't know any more than you do. I'm not texting, you know, Hailey all the time going, so, show me your finger. What's going on? You know?
So neat.
So I don't know what they're doing. I really don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess
well,
they are.
Well, of course, we wish them the best, if they do.
Yeah.
My mother would knock the heck out of me if I got married that young. You know, JoJo, it was one of our crack producers here, and she was working with Alec for the segment today, and she came up with, I thought, a hilarious question that is so her personality. She wants to know who you would want to meet in a dark alley.
Who'd I want to meet in a dark alley?
I think she means, who do you want to beat up in a dark alley?
No. I don't have anybody I want to beat up in a dark alley.
Yeah, I don't want to beat up anybody.
No,
I do want to shake some people.
No.
Sit down some people.
Who would I want to meet in a dark... I guess in terms of having like a private conversation with them, where you kind of confront them about some painful realities that you might be going through as a nation. Let me think, who would I want to talk to?
No. Thank you, Alec, for letting us put you in the hot seat and for coming by and giving us so much of your time.
I have no idea who I'd want to meet in a dark alley. In spite of her failure to embrace the NFL, my wife is amazing.
She is amazing. She's one of those, you know, she is a yoga instructor, but and a fitness trainer. But she's one of those people, we were discussing this backstage, she's one of those people that you're near them and they just have a calming factor to them. I can't believe that she has, you know, a 5-year-old is their eldest, 4 kids, and she's just so chill about it.
She wants to have another one.
I know. I was reading where the last baby was planned, but Carmen wants a little sister. She loves her big sister, but she wants a little sister. I'm like, my God.
My wife will literally say lately, in order to express the kind of sentiment of having a 5th child, she'll literally say to me, she'll go, Alec, I feel that someone is missing. There is someone else that is meant to be.
She makes everything so amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I look at her, I'm like, really? Someone's missing? You feel like someone's missing. Maybe it's that doll underneath that sofa cushion over there. Is that who's missing? You know, I'm like, oh my God, she wants to have another kid.
You need to get bigger real estate, baby. You gotta get some extra rooms.
When my wife described, when we sit down and get honest about the apartment we need in New York, I look at my wife and I go, that's Macy's, honey. We need to buy Macy's.